Education before reform, say some members of an organization solely dedicated to Grenada's constitution reform process. Grenada's constitution, which dates back to 1973, was reinstated in 1991 with amendments through to 1992. Representatives from the Independent Caucus for Constitution Reform (ICCR) appeared on GBN's To the Point program on Monday. The ICCR is a voluntary organization of concerned citizens focused on constitutional governance in Grenada. It is devoted to advance the understanding, respect, and reforms to and for the Constitution through public discourse. Executive of the group, Cassandra Mitchell, gave an overview of their agenda.
Started approximately 3+ years ago. The concept of the organization or the grouping was created because over the years, when we had consultations with stakeholders, one of the things that we noticed is that many times it was always the same suspects in the room. And when, as you are aware, Grenada had 2 referenda where the people decided that they were going to leave the constitution as is. And during the course of the consultations around the referenda processes, again, we met several times in different forums, on different platforms, and looking at some of the reports and some of the factors surrounding the results of the referenda, we decided that why not form a group of volunteers, citizens, who are concerned about constitutional reform, taking into concern.
Another executive member of ICCR is Beverly St. Clair. She said the aim is to have Grenadians understand the Constitution before any reformation can be made.
The Constitution, as a group, we have looked at it, and there are things in it that definitely need to change. But we cannot have meaningful reform except people know and understand what is in the Constitution. And that is our aim, education, which will lead to reformation of the Constitution. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really work in all aspects for us in its current form, because we're in a different time, in a different era, when different things are happening, and a lot of what is there really doesn't work for us today. So there are things that need to change, but the ICCR would like to see people knowledgeable about the Constitution so we as a nation can know what we want, and when it is time, we make the changes accordingly so that it can work for us and for future generations.
A constitution can be defined as a body of fundamental principles or established precedents, according to which a state or other organization is acknowledged to be governed. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.